It is Friday. I've got those Friday vibes. So, I am today visiting a crockfitter and friend, Adam, Gym Demons. You've probably, if you watch my Instagram, then you'll probably recognise him. He's been a crockfitter for a couple of years. We've chatted loads and we've become good friends as well. So, I'm training with him. I've come to his area. And hopefully we're going to get some food and do a little interview as well and just give you a bit of an insight into what it's like to be following one of my programs and following one as well as Adam is. Let's go. Okay, sorry about my broken screen. So today is an arms workout. We're doing some close grip bench, loads of triceps, loads of biceps. It's going to be a good workout. So here he is. Here's Adam, Gym Demons. I'm sure you recognise him if you follow us on Instagram. Anyway, this is our second session that we've done together, but how long have you been following CrockFit for?
A year and 5 months.
Okay, we're going to talk more about that later. Let's get on with the session.
Don't feel fucking me. Don't feel fucking me.
Okay, so the tricep section started with compound exercise, the bench press, which obviously works your chest as well, but with the close grip you're working your triceps a lot. And now we're moving into the supersets, skull crusher and overhead extension.
Don't feel fucking me. Come on. Don't feel fucking me. Don't feel fucking.
Those elbows in as much as you can. Yeah, uh-oh. No, I think you've just written your own plan. You're not doing CrockFit.
I'm just doing for me.
Okay, middle of the drop set. In this tricep extension, we are focusing on a few things. Elbows staying narrow, don't let them come out too wide. Shoulders, don't hunch them up, keep them down and relaxed. And making sure you get that full extension in the arm so then you can squeeze the triceps. Get a good mind to muscle connection and contract. Yeah, no problem for Adam. Down you go to at least 90 degrees. Yes, hold it there. Good, so this is the tricep finisher. Narrow grip, elbows in, hold that position. No problem, hold it all day. When you're doing this by yourself, you've got no competitive edge. But it's fun doing it next to someone because you don't want to lose.
I think I left the cancel.
Go on then, go home. I can go look for you. Like, just don't drop lower. Up you come. Should we agree? No. You wanted to agree.
I said yeah. Go on, try again.
Okay, alright. Can you lift them up? Are they glued to the bench? Okay, we're almost there. End of the workout is simply holding an empty bar, so 20 kilogram bar, at 90 degrees for as long as you can, just one set. Again, it's easy by yourself, but up against someone is that competitive edge. Elbows We don't need no Nando's. We've got Pepe's Piri Piri Grill for the gains. Okay, chicken and rice done. And you might have noticed that we've been wearing not just the same t-shirts and vests in the workout, but also afterwards. So we might as well start on this topic with Gym Demons. They're all branded up as Gym Demons, which is Adam's brand and name of his Instagram account. Would you like to first talk a bit more about where that started and why?
Yeah, well, so originally it started because I wanted to do something about my fitness and kind of muscle growth and training and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I was really afraid of going to the gym, so I did loads of home workouts for about a year. And then when I was going on holiday, I was in a hotel I knew had a decent enough gym, and I was like, I'm going to do it. And at the time I was just thinking about it, I was like, well, you know, I wouldn't mind documenting this.
Yeah.
And so what's a good name for it? And in my head it was like, these are my Gym Demons, and kind of that's where it came from. So I checked on Instagram and it was available, so the rest is the rest.
How much later did you check whether the URL was available?
It wasn't long actually. But,
First Instagram and then URL. You found that home training was a really natural early starting position before going into the gym, which you found was intimidating or scary?
Really intimidating. And I'm not somebody that particularly likes feeling like I'm a tourist and like I don't belong.
Yeah.
So I either avoid those situations or I prepare myself so that I don't look like I am.
Yeah.
And actually, the way that I did it was more about, well, if I can do this at home, if I'm not going to do it at home where I don't need anything apart from a room and myself, then why would I do it anywhere else? I don't want to join a gym because that's like this commitment that I have to make, and how do I know that it's going to be a commitment that works for me? So the challenge to myself was, well, if I do this every day at home, then I'm committed and I'm doing it. And that's kind of how it started.
So it's one of the most common messages that I receive from people is the gym intimidation, and not like seeing all these big buff guys, not knowing what to do in the gym. What along those lines, what is your top piece of advice for those people saying these things?
Okay, so a couple of things, I think. So plan to go was, I knew when I was going to go, it was in my mind. I bought loads of new kit, so I felt like I had like all the right stuff.
All the gear,
and it was nice and new and shiny, which I liked.
Yeah, no, it makes you excited. I love getting new kit now.
And that's right, and I get it all the time. And actually, the first time I went, I walked in and I walked out. I was really anxious about it. And then I had my partner gave me a bit of a pep talk and said, look, you have to go back. So I did. So again, it's like, take things with you that make you feel more comfortable. So I took my headphones so that I was cocooned in kind of my own music. I think really importantly, I had in mind exercises that I was comfortable with. So over the course of the time I'd spent at home kind of getting used to it, to kind of fitness and doing more stuff, and I was dedicated to it, I was doing it regularly. I ended up getting some dumbbells and then some more dumbbells and then some more dumbbells, and so like dumbbells were a thing I had and I was comfortable with. So in my mind I was like, if all I do is
the stuff you already know,
some dumbbell stuff.
That's often the piece of advice I give as well, is that people may see this big long list of exercises, all these advanced things on social media or people doing it at the gym, but if you go to the gym and set your mind on, I just want to go there and do this one exercise, gain confidence and walk out knowing that you've achieved it, that's like a success, and that builds on more confidence. Crockfit, where in your story about this did Crockfit and my programs come into play?
So I happened upon you on Instagram. I bought HomeFit because at the time I was doing some home stuff. And that would have been in the kind of in that year that I was doing all the stuff at home. So it was probably the summer before I started. So in the July or something like that, and then in the following March is when I started going to the gym. So I built it into my routine of home, and it was one of many things that I was doing actually at the time. So I always had that, and I remember the first time I did it, and the warm up nearly killed me, which was I was like, this is going to be easy because I'm already doing this stuff. But so it added an extra set of options for me, and that's where that came in. And then I continued to follow you, and then at the point where I was like, I'm going to do this, so I was probably about to go on holiday when I bought Gym Fit. And when very first time I went, I picked and chose things from within the program that,
Yeah.
that looked familiar to me or looked
That's it.
of interest.
Yeah.
And then it was after a couple of weeks I was like, right, I'm going to start
Yeah.
properly, and I started at the beginning.
Had a soft start and then a real start.
Yeah.
A lot of
You
people
know,
do this. A
ease
lot of people
yourself in.
buy the program and kind of get used to it first and then have a
Yeah.
real start.
And to me, it was less about the program and more about just my level of comfort with. It was
Yeah.
literally at that point where I was petrified,
Yeah.
petrified of going into the gym.
Yeah.
It sounds so silly now.
Now, yeah, but for still a lot of people, they're still at that stage. You can see like Adam's sheer consistency. Like we hang out and chat quite a lot, and it's incredible to see not only his consistency in social media and posting, but also in nutrition and training. Like so many people struggle with their results and wondering how to transform their body and gaining muscle or losing fat, and it just comes down to the consistency of doing it every single day. Like how many calories do you have every day?
I have 5,000 calories
Yeah.
a day. Now.
He's very tall and very big, and his goal is to gain weight and gain muscle. So, but it just shows the consistency and how hard it is to stay on top of things. But what I love so much about your attitude is it's so simple. Like when you want it, like there's no other options. If you want it, you do what's required to go for it. Whereas I speak to a lot of people every day who have the internal conflict of being motivated one day and then falling off because their mind is focused on something else. So, you know, that's very impressive to see how simple and straightforward
It
your
is really
attack is.
simple. It is really. I mean, it doesn't mean it's easy. It doesn't mean it's easy to make the adjustment.
Yeah.
But it is simple. It's been great for lots of reasons, and I've really enjoyed it. So
Well,
it's easy to prioritise.
Thank you very much. Adam has done Gym Fit 1, 2, 3 and 4 and again and,
Yeah, Gym Fit 1
and then starting all over again. Okay, we'll wrap it up there. You can follow Adam on Instagram. I'll put his information underneath. And anything else? Well, yeah, Crockford programs if you're interested in the program that Adam's been doing, or the home training plan that you did at the beginning. And last of all, the t-shirts we're wearing. Of course, this is a brand new thing. So yeah, thank you very much. I'm probably going to be doing more of these. Meet up with some Crockfitters around the world. So okay, thanks a lot guys. See you later.